Hello everybody, my name is Sujal Datta Bhatta and I study in Presidential Business School from I- and today I am going to talk about the presentation. The topic of my presentation is poverty and its impact on developed and underdeveloping countries. Yes, it is also the topic of my assignment from the very first week of the session of composition 102. As our sir Mr. Arya Bhatta has suggested us to choose any topic related with the society or social problem. As I have choose poverty, and he suggested me to add something, and I added its impact, and I have changed the topic and make it as poverty and its impact on developed and underdeveloping countries. When is the Yes, poverty is one of the biggest problem of the whole uh, many countries since very long period of time. It has affected many countries in different ways. It has affected mostly at African side countries. In the concept of Asian side is that mostly affected at countries like Nepal, India, Bangladesh, etc. In Asia also, I think it has uh, mainly affected to Sri Lanka because the condition of Sri Lanka is very bad since I can notice that, but the condition of Nepal is also not so good. According to my research, poverty has been divided into six types, and all are based on its actions. Among the six, I am going to explain about one of them. That is urban poverty. Urban poverty is the poverty which is mostly seen in the urban area mm, and urban and rural area. The poverty is mainly seen in the area because the facility is not provided properly at that site. So the type is known as urban poverty. According to UNO, poverty is defined as the lack of satisfaction or basic needs requirements such as food, clothing, and shelter. And on other hand, most of the lack of resources like um, land for housing, for food, food, etc. My research says that poverty was first seen after the Second World War in 1940. It was not issue, but at that time, but now it has been a biggest issue because the in the many places of poverty has shown its big issue and its impact also. Is I have note down some of the causes of poverty. Some of them are economic causes, unemployment, social aspect, less job opportunity, lack of proper education. I think the education is the most important thing which hampers in poverty because without education nothing is impossible. Without education, we cannot do anything. So, to reduce the number of poverty, government or others should focus on the education more than other. One of the major the causes behind Nepal going towards the poverty is due to I think due to unstable government, because why, if government is not is unstable, then they cannot focus in the countries. So I think the unstable government is one of the biggest cause of the poverty in Nepal. Yes, some of the effects of poverty are is like homelessness, unsafe neighborhoods, lack of access of healthcare, under-resourced schools, uh, lack of good water facility, correct, lack of good water facility, etc. can be some of the effects of the poverty. As homelessness and unsafe neighborhood could be the biggest problem, because if people have not their home, uh, they have to suffer many problems in their life. So I think homeless and unsafe neighbor, if a neighborhood is suffering from poverty, they their mind becomes criminal, so they engage in criminal activities like robbery, etc. So I think these two are the main effect of poverty. As in my view, there are many cases of real life cases of poverty which I have seen. One of them is uh, I can talk about Sri Lanka. As before, at first their condition was good, but now they are uh, suffering from the high rate of poverty in their country. Mm, be, because there was a lack of proper education and unstable of government, so they go they are now suffering from poverty. Is talking about poverty, African countries are the mostly affected, uh, mostly very badly affected due to poverty, be, because there is also not a good education facility in their countries that side, due to which they have to face many problems like hunger, proper education, uh, child death, child marriage, earlier death, etc. etc. So African side countries are also mostly affected than other countries due to poverty, in my view. So as well, talking about the solutions, how can be poverty can be solved. I have noted down that two main solution for it, which can be as job opportunity and education. As in there is my one question in job opportunity. My question is how China is providing job so many than other countries. In my view, China is one of the most developed country after USA. So and the area size is also big, and their government is stable and they are focused in development, none other than other activities. So I think they are mostly they are providing more job opportunity than other countries. As education, there is also one question how education plays an vital role to reduce the number of poverty. In my view, education is the most important thing in life than other. If a child is provided education than a money, then he can um, have more success, and that's why I think the education plays the vital role to reduce the number of poverty from a nation or the whole earth. So at last, what I want to say that as poverty is one of the biggest problem which must should be solved fast. Otherwise, it will bring many other problem in many other problem, and which will hamper us in different way, and which will also not giving a good result for us. Mm, this much. for the presentation. Thank you.